Hey, what's going on, guys? I will get started here in a couple of minutes. I am trying to figure out how to access my stream without being able to edit it. It's kind of strange. Let's see here. Does this button do anything? No, that just takes me back to this. Well now. All right, just trying to get things sorted out. And I believe we're ready to go. So what's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno and I review stuff. And the stuff we've got to review today is everything on this table behind me. Yeah, it's too much to fit into my little shot there, but I've got lots of stuff. Pretty much everything for the past 2 months here is sitting on this table. And yeah, I gotta get it unboxed. I gotta make some videos of it because I am going to go on a little hiatus here in a couple of weeks, and I won't be back except for a couple of short videos here and there every week or so. So let's get started on this. We're gonna start off with right here. Let's start with this. So my plan for this is I'm going to kind of do my usual video shooting. So I'm just going to grab something off the table. I'm going to talk as if I'm making the video for it because I'm actually going to be recording this, and that way I can go back and do all of the editing and all of that stuff without having to do any further unboxing video portions. And that also means that after I do the unboxing, I'm just kind of chunk it over here to the side, and then I am going to oh, you know, what's that thing that you got to do with it? Yeah, review it. So it'll take me a couple of days to get actual review videos up. Not a problem. Not too worried about it. Let's see here. Looking over here at my other screen, I've got it set up at double speed, so that's going to be kind of weird. So, okay, I've updated that. So let's shoot these things like I'm shooting an actual video. Make sure I've got lots of space here on the table, and all my cameras are unobstructed. I even have my little droid cam here off to the side. Hello! And you know what? I think I'm going to turn on my front camera here too. There we go. That way you can see me while I'm talking to this camera or the other camera right here, or of course just the front-facing camera. And then I've got that camera back there, and that one looks like this. And I'm already in the corner, so I think all of my cameras are set up. I think my microphone is set up, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. Let me minimize this thing right here, and minimize this thing right here, and this right here. Get back to the YouTubes so I can watch the chat, and I will talk to you guys as you appear. So here we go. Welcome. Forgot to press record. Now I'm recording. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno and I review stuff. And the stuff I've got to review today is the U-Rig Mini Tripod. This is one of those ones with the extendable legs that kind of wrap around whatever. So it's very portable. You could take it anywhere and you could pretty much attach it to anything. So yeah, we're going to take this thing apart and see what it does. So that's kind of my opening spiel. I do that for all of my items, and then I do the unboxing part. So let's skip over here to the unboxing part. Switch my camera real quick. Click record, and so it comes in nice packaging here. A small brand. a SAML brand, focusing on vlogging ASCII. The English was not strong with the company, was it? But yeah, there's what it kind of looks like in the package. Let's go ahead and tear this bad boy open and see what it's like in person. Now, I actually have some other U-Rig products. This one was sent to me for the purposes of this review. My other U-Rig products were actually bought by... See, this is what it's like when you're doing a video. You get kind of tongue-tied and then you got to repeat yourself. So I actually have several U-Rig products. This one was sent to me for the purposes of this video. My other one is a little ring light, and it was bought by myself. So I guess they liked my little video that I did for that and decided to send me one. So yeah, nothing else in the box. We've got little camera controller. Mounting pieces for an action camera. And we've got the actual tripod, and it's very nice and rubbery. Ooh, very nice feeling. Very good bendiness too. That's awesome. Yeah, you can actually put this just about anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and loosen it up. It does have a ball joint up here at the top. Loosen this one up some. This can spin around to whichever direction you want. And then you've got this part here to hold the phone. And look at that. It's actually got a lock on it as well. I'm going to flip this thing back around. Check it out. It's got a lock. So you can unlock this, loosen it up, make it just right for your phone, then tighten it back up. Keep your phone nice and safe. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Of course, this thing does come off of the tripod, and you can see here the normal 1/4-inch threads right there. So you can put whatever you want to mount on this. I just got a new webcam, and I will be using this with the webcam. And I think I want to get a weird angle, so I'm probably going to put it up here on one of my lights. So I'm going to get this thing situated. I'm going to do some action shots. I'm going to take this thing outside. I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to use my webcam, and I might even try one of my real cameras here. So yeah, I'll get back with you in 3, 2, 1. So that's how I shoot the unboxing portion of a video. There's lots of weird, awkward pauses. I can't help it. That's just how I do. And then I go back and I re-say things. And actually, this thing right here is looking pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited about using this. Oh, wow. And it even swivels on this axis. That's something I'm going to have to mention in the video. Oh, wow. This can actually come off. That's even better. So you don't even need to have the ball joint here attached. Just got the 1/4-inch threads right there. And yeah, you can attach it to whatever. This is pretty cool. This is a good idea. That's a very good idea. U-Rig, you made a cool product. Let me go out there and test it out. Of course, that part wasn't even being recorded. I'm going to have to go back into the stream. I'm going to have to pull this out of the stream and put it into my video because I like to include some genuine excitement in my videos. I'm going to put this off to the side for now, and let's go to the next product. But I am going to go ahead and reattach all of this. I don't want to lose it. But that's really cool. I'm actually really excited about this. Golly. I might take this to work with me. I do want to use it for my webcam in here. But I actually think I could get a lot more use out of this at work. Oh, wow. Yeah, get a ring light on there. Pop this in there. That's going to be cool. This is going to be a good setup in my separate office, so I do little virtual meetings and stuff. I like it a lot. Tighten that up. Yep, yep. Tighten this up. Yep. It's not going anywhere. Excellent. Cool. That is great. And again, I'm not recording this part. I'm going to have to go back and edit some of these scenes in from the live stream into the real video. All right, set that off to the side. It is all ready to go. Let's see here. Go ahead and switch to this camera. What should I pick next? I got lots of stuff over here. Got a fancy microphone going on in there. Little air compressor, what do you call those things? Can't remember. Off the top of my head, I just cannot remember. It's the little airbrush. I've got an airbrush in here because I don't have enough of them already. I did agree to review this one. It was sent to me for free. The microphone in this was not sent to me for free. This was a purchase for myself because I was having issues with my big Samson up there. We got my new webcam here, the Hello Cam from Nexigo. This thing is supposed to be pretty awesome. They, of course, sent this to me as well. Got lots of these Chaffin cables. I'm supposed to do little 1-minute video clips for their cables, you know, that sort of thing. Got a light bright. I got a robot. I've got a filament dryer. Got an XLR cable. I got some stuff in big boxes, and I just really don't remember what they are. So I think I'm going to start working my way down. We'll start with this one right here. And I'll switch to my other camera real quick. Oh, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Of course, that was kind of a useless change because you couldn't see it on the table back there as I was moving it. Let's see. Lay the light right down. Also, check this out. I got a new lightsaber from Ellis Coco. So Ellis Coco is the company that made my absolute favorite lightsaber, and I've done several videos for their parent companies and their sister companies. This one right here is a genuine Ellis Coco, and Ellis Coco is like their top-end brand, and all the cool stuff goes to these ones first, and they're still the same price as the other brands. So you get the much better one if you go with the Ellis Coco brand. So start with them. I cannot wait to open this one. It's got lots of cool features that the other ones don't have. And you can maybe see, no, you can't see the other ones back there. I got the other two back there. I've got the original Ellis Coco, and I've got the slightly upgraded one with the better movement effects. And now I've got the one that incorporates all of the good stuff right here. I kind of feel like opening this one, but I want to do one of those dedicated videos with the costumes and stuff. So I am going to set this off to the side. I will open it just for this, just to show you guys what it is. I'm really happy. I'm really pumped. So, see here, get my knife out. And get myself a Sharpie so I can mark out my address on here, because this one was sent to me directly for the company, or from the company. I'll just... And I haven't unboxed it yet. And it actually has to be sent back to the company at the end of this week. I will be using it in class, and the kids are actually really excited about that. I'm really excited about it too. It's a really special robot called Marty. So, let me get myself into video mode. I think I'm ready. I think I'm in video mode now. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno, and I review stuff. And the stuff I've got to review today is in this happy little box with a battery symbol on the side. I've got a robot named Marty. Let's check him out. And that's how you do the opening intro. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and switch cameras here, and we'll do the next section of the video, and then we'll do the building part of the video off of the camera here. So I'm not too worried about that. All right. Camera number 2. Alrighty. So this was sent to me directly from the company, not for the purposes of this video, but as a trial run of their robotics product here to use with the classroom. And I am extremely excited to use this. We were originally going to open this on STEM Day, which was a couple of days ago. However, I kind of missed the mark. I had a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to open it today, and I'm going to use this for the next 6 or 7 days. Then I'll come back with an actual review for it. So packaging's pretty good. This did ship directly from the UK. So this is genuine UK trash. I'm excited about that. And we got Marty the Robot right here. So this is from Robotical. They have a website, robotical.io. I do advise checking it out. These are meant for the classroom. These are not meant for general purpose by the public. If you do end up getting one of these for yourself, you're probably not going to want it for, anything special. This is a learning product. This is to get kids involved with programming. So keep that in mind as you're watching this video. This is not meant for adults, unless you're really into robots, kind of like I am. You can see my little buddy right there. There's his face. There's my little buddy's face. Okay, let's get this thing open. Oh, I gotta break the seal. That's exciting. I hope my stream is going okay. I'm kind of seeing it off to the side there, but I'm not seeing any, it's got a really long delay. I'm hoping the audio's okay. Okay, got that. Oh. First thing out of the box, we've got the quick start guide. We got some stickers here with mouths, eyes, servos, and lots of different little accessory stickers. We got a different uses here. Real walking, dancing, programmable robot that is full of personality. I'm full of personality. We're a perfect match. And yeah, tells you what you can do with it when it's unplugged, pre-K and first grade. That's kind of the settings I will be using. You can use a remote control, Marty Blocks Jr., Marty Blocks, and you can program with Python for the upper grades. So that's also really stinking cool. Down here, yada, yada, yada. You get the picture. Take a picture if you want. Next up, we've got the different color cards. These actually will be programmable, and you can tell Marty what to do with these specific cards. I did have a meeting with the people at Robotical, and they kind of walked me through how to use all of the stuff that comes in the box. We have a very, very surprised robot here. Take his little blankie off. He comes with a ball. It's very ping-pong ballish, and it is orange. I'm assuming Marty here is going to be kicking this ball around. Got our battery pack here. Looks like there's the charging port. Yep, there it is. You like that, don't you? I like how everything is labeled and branded. Robotical. So you're not going to just have a generic battery pack. You're actually going to know that this goes with this. And that's really important, especially in a classroom. Looks like there's lots of empty places here for lots of different accessories. This is the base model that I was sent. Ooh, wow, those are some loose servos. So he is going to have pretty good range of movement here with his legs. Check that out right there. Arms turn around like that. They do not go out, and I do not believe that there is any sort of motor that will control his hands. There's his beautiful little face, and he's extremely surprised. On the back of the head, we do have our compartment for the battery. On the top of the head, there's a little thing right there. I'm not sure what that's for. I'd be interested to find out. Oh yeah, and he's got wiggly eyebrows. He can do the Millhouse thing. Young man. Okay. We got a mouth right there. I'm assuming we'll be doing something with that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Check out the back of his head here. We got the different modes. We got power on. We got 1 and 2. I guess this is for the device you're connected to. We've got we've got a power button, and we've got our USB-C charging port. And if you notice here, down on the bottom of the box, we do have a USB-C cable, and it is nice and thick. I won't be using this one because I have to send all of this stuff back, and I just don't want to get it lost. Also comes with a screwdriver here. I am assuming this is to tighten up anything that might be loose and to probably access that battery compartment, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm actually still streaming. I forgot about that. I just kind of going about my usual video making business of kind of reboxing everything. It's kind of exhausting to do this on a live stream because I forget that I'm live and should be talking and stuff to make this at least mildly entertaining. It's entertaining for me just because I get to open all of this stuff. So now I'm going to do the part of the video where I say what comes next. Oh, yeah, I'm keep on looking at the other screen, and it's so far lagging behind, like 3 or 4 minutes behind. That's kind of bizarre. That is a really good range of movement, and he can turn his legs like that, too. Ooh, check that out. Oh, I wish I had paid attention to that. Well, yeah, he can, kick. Of course, I knew he could kick. But yeah, that's really cool. Pretty excited about this one. This thing is going to be a blast. Their website, I'm not going to go over that in this live stream, but they have a website that has all of the programming things on there, and you do have to be connected to it for most of the stuff to work. So I'm not going to do that here on the live stream, but in the final video that I put out in probably 2 weeks or so, I will have that ready. And yeah, I'll go through the website and do all that stuff this week too. So now for the next recorded segment. So I'm going to be taking Marty to work with me. I am going to get him all programmed up. I'm going to save some settings, and I'm going to make him do everything I can think of to make him do. And yeah, I'll get some good video of that. I'm also going to be hopping onto their website, showing you guys a little bit of that as well. And yeah, then I'll come up with my full review. Well, there you go. That's kind of my little segue. You enjoy segues, don't you? You do. I know you do. You were like, Ryno, give us some of that segue madness. And I was like, yeah, I'll give you some of that segue madness. Because that's how Ryno do. Okay, get him back in his box here. Trying to figure out where things can go. Perfect. Get those little arms tucked in. I am going to get this thing charged up and everything before I take it to work with me. But I'm really excited about this. This thing is going to be a blast. And closed right up. Yeah, even has a magnetic clasp there on the side. And after we've done all of our stuff with it, I will be having to take this to the UPS store and sending it right back. I do believe they're going to like send me a label or something that's prepaid. At least I hope they do. So if you're interested in these Marty the Robot things, get in touch with them on Robotical. If you are in a classroom or something, they will send you a freebie to borrow. Makes me kind of sad because I've got my Kebby back there that I got to keep. I forgot all about the back of the box here, so I'm going to do that part of the recording now. Checking out the back of the box, you can kind of see some of the stuff you can do with it for kids, makers, and educators. See Marty in action at robotical.io. Yeah, you can 3D print some extra parts. You can use this with a Raspberry Pi. Program it with Python, and of course it's got Scratch, and we're going to get into some of that. It's got different lessons and things. Their website is literally full of lessons. They've got some really good stuff going on there. Build, play, program, and expand. Add a Raspberry Pi, sensors and camera, and much more. I would be kind of interested in adding a Raspberry Pi to this if I had one, but the prices on them are just too nuts right now. I've been waiting on them because I want to make like a little emulation station. Okay. Didn't get to. And it also has an app for Google and for Apple. So there you go. All right. Now I think I can move on from Marty and move into the next box. Gosh, there's one down here that I've already unboxed, and I did the recording for the first part of the video. I got to get some good footage of it like actually being used, and we have actually been using it for gosh, about a week and a half, and it's very nice. It's a nice humidifier, easy to fill up, easy to change the filters, and it works really, really well. we don't have any of the weird dry noses in the mornings or anything. It's pretty great. So I will have an actual video for that pretty soon. We've been going at this for almost 40 minutes now. I am going to take a quick break, and yeah, I'll get right back to you. There we go. That's how you take a break. All right, I think I'm ready to come back now. Next up, I think we're going to do the filament dryer. I do have a use for this because the red filament I've been using there with my little Tina 2. All right, I think I'm ready to come back now. Sorry about that. Let me turn this thing. Yes, excellent. So back to this. Yeah, filament dryer here. I've got my little Tina 2 back there that I absolutely love. However, the filament that I've been using on it is very moist, I guess, and I'm getting a lot of little bumps and lumps that have nothing to do with the printer and everything to do with the filament being a little bit wet. Yeah, we've got some wild humidity, especially with that humidifier I was talking about earlier. So, yeah, I got a filament dryer. This was sent to me by the company, Ryno, and yeah, so there you go. I got lots of things that were sent to me, not things that I purchased myself. And this is one of them. This one's called the Snail. So let's do a little opening video spiel for that, and we'll get started on the unboxing. Okay, I'm recording now. You ready for this? What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno, and I review stuff. The stuff I've got to review today is the filament dryer box. Specifically, it is the Snail from Ryno, or Ry1. I want to try that part again. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno, and I review stuff. The stuff I've got to review today is a filament dryer box. Specifically, it is called the Snail, and it's from Ryno, or Ry1. I'm not quite sure, but I definitely have a big use for this. Let's unbox it now. And there's that soulless 2 or 3 seconds where I stare into the camera. That way I can do sort of a fade out. It always bothers me when I'm watching my videos back and I'm seeing that soulless stare. And yeah, maybe you guys don't much care for it watching it live either, because it's pretty intense. So let's switch over to my other camera and continue the video portion. All right, comes in a cardboard box. What more can you ask for? Picture of it right there. It is called the Snail. It's got a little digital readout here and 2 buttons, or I'm assuming. I haven't actually opened it yet. Same thing on the back, except it says Snail much bigger, so it's much more important if you're looking on this side. So Ryno did send this to me for the purposes of making this video. I am not getting reviewed on this video before it's being posted to YouTube or anything. So yeah, all of these opinions are going to be my own. And that is a pretty nice looking filament printer. Oh, I'm going to redo that since I messed up there. And that is a really nice looking filament dryer. Check this thing out. So got a nice smoky cover on the top. It is white on the side, and it very much does look like a snail. Got a plastic hinge back there. We got the power outlet right here on the back. DC 24 volt, 2 amp, 48 watt. That's all the information you need to know. On the bottom here, is this a battery compartment? No, it's not. This is the vent, or the fan. So yeah, probably keep this thing off just so it can, you know, have the vent thing going on. I'm not sure. Got 4 little rubber feeties there. And on the front of it, we've got the little filament hole so the filament can shoot right out into my printer. That's another reason I got this one, is because you can actually print with the filament in here, so it's going to go directly to the printer. That's pretty exciting for me. Got the little digital readout right there, and that's crazy that it's actually on. How bizarre. Got a power button down here at the bottom. Neat-o mosquito. And we got these 2 little things right there. They are not buttons, they are vents. Yeah, you got to do the little slow peel. If I didn't do the slow peel, the first time I didn't do it, people would get really upset with me. So inside, we got some more packing foam. We got a big honkin' power brick right there, and it's actually wrapped in the little plastic cling itself. Should I do this one slow? I don't think so. I'll speed this part up. There we go. Oh, I'm glad I didn't try to do this one all nice and slow and smooth, because it does not want to come off of this brick. Oh, and it's screeching like a rabbit in pain. Okay, there we go. Get that a little bit right there. Wait, I think this was a bit excessive. There we go. So yeah, plastic is removed. AC/DC adapter with that little connection right there. Lower down, we got some more packing foam. We've got the instruction manual, which I will definitely be looking up because I am wondering why it's on. Looks like we got some bearings, we got the rollers, we got another little battery there for the little LED thing on the front. That's good. And we got some Capricorn tube, Bowden tube. I'm not sure which one that is. It's very thick and heavy. I gotta laugh at this one. My favorite snack, the silica gel packet, is in its own little packet. What good is this thing going to do? Oh, I know what good this is going to do. You got your silica gel packets in here to absorb some of the moisture. So these things are actually going to be cut out of this bag, stuck down there in the bottom, and they are going to assist in the drying process. That is a very smart idea. Not that I don't have like 40 or 50 of these things already, but that is really, really intelligent thinking. That was a good idea. Very cool, Ryno. And yeah. Here's the inside of the dryer. It's got a little metal plate. I see the power thing right there, and I see a little black thing there in the front. I'm going to assume, whoa, focus on that. I'm going to assume this is the little oven bit. The oven bit. looking here at the bottom of this, I'll zoom in some. Wrong one. There we go. There we go. So you can see here is the LED or LCD, yeah, LED screen. LCD? Yeah, LCD. This is the LCD screen. We got an on-off button right there, and I'm not sure what that button says. It's too far away for me to see it. Oh, centigrade and Fahrenheit. So that's the Celsius and Fahrenheit little button there. Very cool. So I'm pretty excited about that one, actually. It's got plenty of features, I guess. I don't think there's any way to adjust the temperature. I think it's just sort of a one-size-fits-all. Check out the instruction manual here. Let's see here. Aha, heating level. So it's got 3 levels. Level 1, box temperature between 40 and 45 degrees Celsius for 4 hours. So it's got an automatic timer there. Level 2, 45 to 50 for 5 hours, and level 3, 50 to 55 for 5 hours. So you can get this pretty darn dry. Got to be a diagram on here. So open the bottom cover and put in the desiccant. Okay, so I'm going to start my little recording back up. So I've checked out the instruction manual here, and I kind of know now what things are and how to get this working. Down here at the bottom where I thought this was like a battery compartment, then we opened it up and there were some vents. Well, this is actually where you're going to stick the silica gel packets. So those will go down in there so they won't hamper the spinning of the actual filament spool. That's a pretty good idea too. There is so much good ideas going on with this one. Very nice stuff. It also has 3 different levels here. We've got level 1, which is from... I'm going to have to look that back up again. So it's also got 3 different heating levels. We've got 40 to 45 degrees Celsius for 4 hours. We've got 45 to 50 degrees Celsius for 5 hours. And we've got 50 to 55 degrees Celsius for 5 hours. So those are the 3 different settings you can put it on. I will probably be using the 40 to 45 just to be on the safe side. And if my filament's not coming out as nice as I want it to, I might bump up to like level 2 or level 3. So the button there, yeah. Right here on the front, this little M, that's the button that's going to change the different levels. Very cool. I'm going to have to get this thing set up back there, and then I'll do the final review part of the video, just like always. So what about these things? How are these going to go together? Like, I understand the Bowden tube there is going to have to stick through this little doodad. So this is kind of the process I go through when I'm working on stuff, is I will sort of walk through it as I'm doing the video. That way I can get things all set up, and then I'm just going to let it run for however long it takes, and then I'll come back, and usually I have to change into the same outfit. Sometimes I forget, and I just keep going. So I'm going to put all of this stuff right back in. I'm going to get this thing set up in the back of my room over there, and yeah, we'll see how it really works. From everything I saw on Amazon, all the reviews were really positive, so I've got high hopes. I always check reviews before I agree to do anything for a product. Bong! Because I want to make sure it's something that I will actually like. And if it's not something I will actually like, I usually don't agree to do a video for it. All right. It's pretty good. I mean, it's going to stay sturdy enough. It is very lightweight. I do kind of worry about that. But then again, when you've got a 2-kilogram filament in there, it's probably not going to be going anywhere. And let's turn that little screen off. Easy enough. Cool. I'm going to set this off to the side, grab the next box. Let's see here. I'm going to save all of those cables for a later time. I'm probably not going to do those in this video because I've got to have access to an iPhone and stuff, and I have switched. I am no longer using an iPhone. I hated it so much that I went back to Android, and this is my old LG V60 ThinkQ 5G, and I absolutely missed this little guy. Got rid of my iPhone, went back to an old Android device that's no longer being supported. Because that's how I roll. So all of those cables there, I gotta have an iPhone with them, plus Android, plus battery packs and all that stuff. Let's take a look at this. So this is one that I actually bought for myself. It's at the Behringer B1. So I'm gonna make sure everything is all situated, and then I'll do the unboxing video for this thing as well. Okay. How does it look if I switch over to this one? Yeah, that's a pretty good look. Oh man, the dogs are in there just going absolute nutso. I might have to take myself a quick break. Let's take a break. And in taking a break, I've got to push mute. All right, guys, I think I am back from my break. Just going to get my setup here reset up, and then we'll get started. Gonna move the mouse out of the way. Got to burp a little bit. All right, I think I'm back. It was a good break. It was a good break. So, as I said before the break, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and review the, or do the unboxing portion here for this Behringer B1. I'm pretty happy about this. I did buy this one for myself to replace the big, giant, heavy Samson that I've got hanging right here. I love the Samson, but for like a month long, I could not get my settings to stick here in OBS. So I was getting a lot of background noise and stuff like that, and it sounded really terrible. And just when I get all of my settings fixed, you know, you're hearing it right now, that's when this thing arrived. So, yeah. I don't really need it anymore, but I went ahead and kept it because I've got a little XLR box that I'm going to be playing with. And I apologize for anybody who watches the live chat back. I have removed all of those messages. There's bots out in heavy force this morning. Sunday is apparently a really important day for the XXX bots. Who would have thought? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started here with the actual like video recording thing. And I notice I'm really kind of zoomed in here. I'm going to adjust my setting a little bit. I'm not sure why it was so zoomed in. I like my Ninja Turtle back there now. All right, so I'm going to start my little Behringer B1 video. Does the audio on your videos suck? Mine certainly did for about 2 months, so I bought myself a little replacement microphone, hoping to cure the issue. What you're hearing now is actually my old microphone after I accidentally cured the issue, and what you'll be hearing for the rest of the video, after I do the unboxing portion, is the Behringer B1. So sometimes I like to throw it up a little bit and then, you know, do the welcome part after my little intro spiel. So that's what I'm going to do now. Get my shoulders all unhunched. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno and I review stuff. And as I mentioned, I've got the Behringer B1 microphone. It's an XLR microphone. It does require phantom power to go into it. And from what I understand, this is one of the best inexpensive microphones that's available right now. And it's not even a new one. It's been out for a long, long time. I will put that date right here. So there you go. Let's get into the actual box and see what we get. So it comes in this really pretty nice metal case. It does have metal here on the sides, and it's a little bit bigger. Let me zoom back out. There we go. Now we can see it. Look at me being professional. So this is the Behringer B1. It comes in this case right here. It does say Behringer down there on the bottom, and it's got nothing on the back, and it's nice and solid. Couple of clasps here on the front. Pops right open. Good padding in here too. Got the little egg carton foam up here on the top, and it's got some much thicker foam down here on the bottom. Got our windscreen right here, and this is one chunky boy. This is bigger than the one I've got on my Samson, and this microphone is much smaller than my Samson. That is crazy. So yeah, I'm not going to be having you guys hear any of the p-p-ps and s-s-s and the when I'm using the Behringer here. Also comes with the mount. Looks like the 3/4 inch, or I can't remember exactly what that is. It's got one of the larger mount things. I've got adapters for that if I need them. Loosen and tighten right there. And yeah, the nice springiness right there. It's got some good bands. And of course you squeeze this part right here to open it up wide enough to adapt to the microphone. So it could be used for other microphones. There you go. Last thing out of the package, and this is a hefty boy. We've got my favorite snack. Ooh, And we got the Behringer B1. On the website, I swear it looks kind of like a goldy type color, but this is more of a silver. We got the high pass and the low pass filters here on the front. Nice emblem right there for B1 and Behringer right there. Got our XLR little port down here at the bottom. And gosh, I wish it wasn't on spot focus. There we go. Now it should autofocus. 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 It's not going to autofocus. But yeah, it's got an excellent weight to it. This thing is nice and heavy. Very good metal grill right there. You can barely see the condenser microphone in there. And it does look like it faces forward only. So no weird polar patterns or anything like that. This guy's going to be hanging up in front of me like so, but over here. And it's actually significantly smaller than my Samson mic. So I'm pretty excited about this taking up less room, and it won't have a chance of like hanging down. Like this one has to be way up there, so I got to do a lot of tweaking in OBS. So I'm going to get this thing set up, and for the rest of the video, you'll be hearing this. So that's the process for that. Let's stick all of this stuff back in the box for now, because I cannot use it until I've got my little music thingy set up. What do you call those things? My little podcaster. Remember I got that Manocaster a while back? The thing I've got now is similar to that, except it's all metal, and it's a lot more professional looking than the Manocaster was. I did not have the big Manocaster. I had the Manocaster Lite. So I've got one that's from a totally different company, but all of the buttons and all of the setup kind of looks remarkably similar. So I think it's going to be pretty much the same device, just under a different brand name. But now I've got a real XLR microphone to use, instead of just the one that comes with it. So just like before, you know, I do the little recording part, I do the unboxing part, and then I take a week or so to actually use it. What next? What should I do next? First, I'm going to throw this trash over here into a box. Oh, goodness. I'm going to save the cables for another time. So I'll just put these on the floor over here. I mean, I'll definitely get to those today. I told them I would have them done on Friday. Today is Sunday, so I do need to get those things complete. The main reason I didn't do them before, and if the company happens to be watching this and get to this point in the video, the reason I didn't do them before is I had a big old gash on my thumb here, and it looked really gross when I was trying to do the video. So yeah, I could have had somebody else come and help me out, but I decided that was just not how I wanted to do things. I wanted to do my own little voiceover and all of the plugging and unplugging. And have you seen that show, Zexy? You should kind of watch that. All right. In this box, we've got an XLR cable. Again, I bought it for myself. I'm not going to do a video on this. Might take a picture, toss a review up on the Amazons. I'm not going to worry about this. Airbrush kit. I'm going to save that for later as well. That's going to need the whole table over here, so I guess I'll open this box. Oh, what do I have in this box? I have no idea. I'm assuming this is my little podcast thing. It's got a stank coming out of it. Alright, inside this Amazon box is a smaller box with no label on it. So again, I'm going to assume this is the solution I'm going to be using to connect my microphone. There's nothing on this. Does that mean the inside of here has another box? Got lots of other boxes. That is pretty wild. So I guess I can start the video here and just talk about it. Let me make sure I get the name off of it. The Cinedo Live 100. Cinedo Live 100. Say that to myself several times. Cinedo Live 100. That way when I get to the intro portion, I'll remember what it is, hopefully. I'm not going to remember, and I'm going to have to record it several times. Golly, the porn bots are just rampant. Go ahead and delete those. Okay, says they're deleted. Cinedo Live 100. Kind of wish they had a more decorative box, but I did notice inside there's lots of little boxes that are decorated. Get rid of the trash on the table. Get my do-rag adjusted. Get my sunglasses adjusted. Make sure I'm nice and handsome. Okay, I look freaking awesome. Okay, I'll go ahead and get started on this. Push my record button now. That was weird. So if you've got issues with your audio when you're doing your live streams, when you're doing your video recordings, you're probably going to need some sort of solution to get over that. You can either use the filters there in OBS, or you can use a hardware solution. And what I've got in this box today is a hardware solution, the Cinedo 100 Lite. Cinedo 100 Lite. Cinedo Live 100. Try that part again. So you got some issues with your audio on your live streams, you got some issues with your audio in your recordings, and there's a couple of ways to fix that. You can change some settings there in the software in OBS, or you can get yourself a hardware solution. And today I've got the hardware solution. I've got the Cinedo Live 100 kit. This was sent to me directly from the company for the purposes of this video. However, all thoughts, all opinions, everything said in this video is coming out of my mouth with nobody coaching me on what to say. Nobody's viewing this before it hits YouTube. And yeah, this is all on me, guys. Okay, finish the opening part. Now I'm going to do the intro part where I do the welcome to Ryno. Oh, gosh. Got a little stuffy nose going on. Hopefully my voice stays with me through the rest of this live stream here. Ready for it? Here goes. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno and I review stuff. And the stuff I've got to review today is a hardware audio kit. It's kind of a podcast kit. It's an all-in-one thing with all the different cables. It comes with an XLR microphone, and it's got the little board that you plug everything into, and you can adjust your settings on the fly. The hardware solution to a problem I have before been taking care of with the software. So let's get into this box right here. I have already opened it because I thought there might be a smaller box inside. Turns out there's lots of smaller boxes inside. So let's just do that right now. So I am going to open it over here on my side, and then I'll just start sliding things under the camera. First thing we got here is the quick start guide. Tells you everything that should come here in the package. Looks like there are 10 different things, and that's pretty exciting to me. We've got a desk stand for the microphone. We've got the knob that you hold the microphone with. We've got a microphone. We've got an XLR to 3.5 millimeter cable. We've got the shock mount, the springy doodad. We got an OTG cable for iOS. We got an OTG cable for Android. Two different setups there. We've got USB-A to USB-C. We've got 4 TRRS 1/8 of an inch male-to-male cable. So a couple of different audio cables there. And it looks like we've got some in-ear monitors. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know it was going to have those. I'm excited to check them out. And there we are, checking them out now. So here's the in-ear monitors. They do have a rubbery cable, 3.5 millimeter on that end, and they do feel like they are plastic. They are definitely not made out of metal. So as to the quality of, the audio you're going to get out of these, I don't think it's going to be up to snuff with, say, an Audio-Technica pair of headsets like the 40X or something. But yeah, there they are. No extra buds, no extra tips. Why is it not focusing? Why is it doing that again? Just be in the middle. There we go. Now it should focus. Perfect. Much better. Golly. Sometimes, cameras. All right, what do we got on here? Next thing out of the box, we've got our large diaphragm studio recording microphone. And from what I've heard in other people's videos, it should sound pretty darn good. So for this video, this will be the only microphone I use after I get everything connected up. Got a little quick start guide right there. We've got our XLR to 3.5 millimeter jack cable right here. It is nice and thick. Got our springy shock mount right here. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, it's nice and springy. It does have some foam in there. I guess that's just to save on costs. And yeah, it is not serrated. It's ringed in there. It's, turnied in there so you can tighten it up. Yeah, not bad. It is made out of plastic. Now the microphone, on the other hand, is made out of metal, and this is one hefty boy. This is really heavy. No bells and whistles. There's no high pass, low pass. You just string this thing into the shock mount, you connect it to the XLR, and away you go. I'm not sure if there's even any polar patterns on here. I am assuming, yeah, it's just right here in the front. So it kind of goes in a nice little bubble out of the front. And it'll work just fine. For those of you who are interested, here is the frequency response graph. I'll zoom in on that. So it looks awfully flat. That's kind of what you want in a microphone, to be honest. You want it to be nice and flat and then cut off there at the high point where that would be the high hisses and the whines of fan noises and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Very decent. For mine, I am going to kind of bump it up over here because I like to have my voice sound nice and rich and sexy. Okay. Next box in the box, we got this. We've got a microphone stand, and it is nice and dainty. It does look like it is an extendo stand. Got another type of ring there to connect the microphone to. You're probably going to want to stick with this one. So yeah, same threading there. You don't need both of them. This one right here is going to be the one to do it. So I'll be using this one. And onto the little tripod. That's a pretty interesting design. Flips off to the side like that. This right here, I guess I loosen it like that and just slide this up. Okay, yeah, nice and sturdy. Switch to this camera right here. Yeah, you can see. Holds down like that. That slides back in. Loosen that back up. Slide it back up. Kind of an odd solution. I've never had a microphone stand or actually any tripod that's set up like that, and I do kind of like it. So yeah. Connect this right here. Remove this piece first. Aha. So this right here is the adapter if you want to use this on a boom arm. It is made out of plastic, by the way. And just remove that adapter and you're able to attach it to the little tripod here. Whoa. movie magic. There are lots of threads on this. All right, not bad. How does this work? Do I want it? Yep, gonna be this way. All right, nice and jiggly. Yeah, it's got a very good shock absorption there. And that's how you would have this sitting on your desk. That's not bad at all. Probably tilt it up a little bit so it gets more of your face presence. Okay, that's not bad. And it's nice and small, but like I said, this thing actually is really heavy. Looks like inside of there, it does have the foam on the inside. It's not something that you wrap around on the outside. I imagine if you put something else over the top, it would really eliminate some puh-puh-puh-puh-puhs and sus. But I like that. That is a unique solution. It's even pretty stable. I like the jiggliness. I'm going to be doing this for a long time. All right, so I cut the video there. That way I can, kind of clear my desk off a little bit and get ready for some more parts out of that box. So let's see. Yeah, looks like there's only one more thing down there. And what is this? Okay. My screen had some stuff going on there. All right. Ready for the last segment of this video before I actually connect it and everything. And I'm really kind of looking forward to this, connecting up my new little microphone box here and connecting up a smaller microphone that's supposed to get me some better audio. What do I got going on there? Got a weird blinking light on my camera. I've never seen that blinking light before. I don't like that blinking light. Okay. Push and record. All right, last thing out of the box. Not the last thing out of the box. The next to last thing out of the box, we've got all of those cables. So we've got the USB-C cables here. Yep, USB-C to USB-C. I believe it said there were some USB-A cables in there. Oh, there it is right there, USB-A to USB-C. And it almost looks like it's got a lightning port on the other end. What do we got? Oof, scoot them out. Let's take a peek. There we go. So we've got USB-C and we've got lightning here. So that's pretty neat. That's the Apple OTG cable, which means this one must be the Android OTG cable. Yep. We got USB-C, USB-C, and USB-A. These are nice braided cables too, 6-footers. I kind of like this. And the last thing out of the package here, the last thing out of the box is this box here, the Live 100 audio interface from Synito. And the last thing out of the box here is this box here. It's the Live audio. See, this is why when you're recording, you can just kind of stop and cut pieces out and then go back and fix it. When you're doing a live stream, You just look like an idiot. So here we go. I'm gonna reset my hat, get myself recombobulated. So the last thing out of the box was this box right here. This is the Live 100 audio interface from Sonido. Try it again. So the last thing out of the box is this box, the Live 100 audio interface from Sonido. And yeah, it looks like it's nice and purple and orange. I kind of thought I had ordered the black one. I guess we're going to wait until we get inside and see. Really some nice packaging here. I'm kind of impressed. In the back portion, I guess we got to take the actual device out. Feels good. It is metal. That's cool. And would you look at that? I did get the black version. I wish it indicated that on the package. That is a very sharp machine. The Live 100, the black edition. It's even got auto tune. Oh, so I can sound as beautiful as I want to sound. We've got opening button, applause, laughter, booing, awkward, and they spelled awkward correctly, unlike on the Mayanocaster Lite. I think theirs was awkwad. Awkwad. This one says awkward. Wow. Cheering. We've got robot voice, Mars voice, child voice, Warcraft voice, which makes you sound like an orc, boy and girl voice, and of course you got all of these little tuning knobs up there to make yourself sound perfect. I'm pretty excited. Slide this off to the side. Let's check out the back here. So all of the different inputs, we've got our on and off button there. I am so glad it's got a power button. One of the other devices that I've looked at in the past did not, and it really bugged me that you had to actually unplug it every time you wanted to turn it off. We've got our DC 5 volt right there. Looks like it's USB-C. We've got our output to the PC line there. We've got regular line out in case you want to connect something up like some external speakers or something. We've got our headphone out, and I like that it's got the big jack right there so you can actually use some real headphones to listen to it. We've got Live 1, Live 2, Live 3. We've got instrument input, or maybe instrument output. I'm not quite sure. We've got another line in. Of course, we've got our mic 3, which is the XLR. That's what I will be using significantly. And we've got one of the big old honkin' jacks for mic number 4. On the bottom, we got some rubber feet. It's not going to be sliding anywhere. Let's try. Nice. It passes the slide test. It kind of passes the slide test a little bit too well. Next up, we got our user manual here. I will definitely be looking through all of this before I even think about coming back to you guys and talking about it. What do we got back here? Ah, we've got our other cables. So we've got our TRSS cables, TRRS cables right here. Yep, got 4 of those, and we've got our power cable, the USB and USB-A. And they're nice and orange. Yeah, you're not going to lose these. You're going to know exactly which device these things go to because, well, and they also have the name on it, so that's cool. So flubs aside, I think that one went pretty well, and I'm really excited to get this thing connected up. Probably right after this live stream, I'm going to get everything connected and start actually doing some testing with it. So I'm going to set this off to the side so it does not get damaged. Sometimes if I don't think I'm going to actually like a product, I put it right back in the box and I give it away. So almost everything that I do a video for ends up being put back into the box and I give it away to a charity of some sort, or I give it away to coworkers, whatever. because I just don't have enough room in my house for all of the stuff that gets sent to me. I would literally need a storage building for all of that stuff. And that's another reason why in a couple of weeks I'm taking a break. I just need to clear out my little office space here, get all of the trash put into the trash, and get all of the boxes torn down, and I don't know, maybe actually use the boxes for other things. But yeah. All right, I'm going to get to the last segment of that video where I talk about what I'm going to do next. And then I've got really 2 more things I'm going to do on this stream. I'm not going to do the video for this one on the stream. I'm going to save my airbrush kit for another time. It feels a lot nicer. It feels a lot heavier than my other ones, so I'm excited about that. Also not going to do the hello cam. Hey, you can hear my favorite snack. So one of my cameras that Nexigo sent me was left out on the porch because somebody had, I guess, taken it off of the porch, and then they brought it back after they had opened it, and it filled up with rain. And yeah, those little silica beads definitely helped out there. So I think we'll do vintage turntable will be next. Yeah. No. Vintage turntable's not going to be next. My shoes are going to be next because I've really wanted to make the video for these shoes. Then we'll do the turntable, and then I'm going to turn this live stream off. And if anybody is actually going to watch 2 hours of this, let me know down there that you got to this point in the video, because I'll owe you like a shout out or something. You'd like a shout out, wouldn't you? If you're watching this that long, I'll give you a shout out. So I'll slide this off to the side. Get this guy up in front of me. And what we're going to do, I need to get all of this stuff out of my way. Okay. I mean, I actually am pretty impressed with just the feel of this. This thing, like so. All my little cables. More cables. Manual. Ooh. Tearing my box up. More cables. Little adapter. Dinky crappy headphones. Nobody wants these headphones. Okay. That'll be ready for a few minutes. Get this stuff over here. And just so you guys can see what we've done so far. There we go. Switch to this camera. This is all this morning right here. I lost the connection. Oh no! That is the only thing I did not like about the LG V60, is it had a very, very finicky connection. You know, I haven't really used the side camera, but I am going to go ahead and get that reset up. So stop, start. There we go. Refresh-a-roni. Always allow. Always allow. There we go. Hey, working again. Live streaming is not as much fun as I thought it would be, especially when you're doing it for so stinking long. Just, oh, so much stuff could go wrong, and it always does. Murphy's Law is strong with me. Okay, we are going to take care of my shoes, because I'm pretty excited about these. I wish that the name for them was on the opposite side of the box, but whatever. Give you guys a preview of them before I actually make a video for them. And these are the ones for the little one. Okay, where am I going to put it? Okay, that'll work. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno and I review stuff. And today I've got something that is a sponsored product. They are actually sponsoring the video you're watching right now. It's some shoes from Ryno. They are a purveyor of outdoor materials. They've got shoes, they've got those little onesie things. We got some more nasty stuff going on in the chat right there. Time to close them out, and then I'll start this recording again. Hide the user. And remove the posts. Well, that's pretty annoying. I gotta start this thing again. Okay. Ending the recording. Now I gotta restart the recording now that that particular website is no longer posting on my chat. Okay, we ready for this? I'm ready for this. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno and I review stuff. And the stuff I've got to review today is actually a sponsored product. They sent these to me for the purposes of this video and to kind of get me to review some more of their stuff. And overall, I am pretty stinking impressed so far. The company is Ryno, and they make some fancy waterproof shoes. They make hunting shoes. They make the overalls. They make the waders. They make pretty much everything you need to get. I have to start that part over again. The magic of YouTube. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno and I review stuff. And the stuff I've got to review today are from Ryno. They have agreed to sponsor this video. They are the purveyors of fine outdoor equipment. They've got waterproof shoes, they've got waders, they've got boots, they've got those overalls, and they've got lots of different things in camouflage. In fact, I've got some boots right here on my table that I can't even see. Let's check them out. Well, that turned out better than I expected. So I'm actually going to record the entire video during this live stream because I've been wearing these things for a month. So I'm pretty sure I can say what I really want to say about them. And I'm actually impressed, so. I don't know what the name of them is. I'll just have to leave links or something. I'll just like pop it up in the corner. Okay. All right. Recording again. So these are my personal Ryno boots. When I first got them, I was not too excited, and I am going to be completely honest. I have never had anything that's camouflage before, so I wasn't really sure what I would be getting myself into. However, I have literally worn these every single day for an entire month. And I gotta say, these are some of the most comfortable shoes I have ever worn. Shoes in general. If you are a fan of Crocs, and I admit I am a super fan of Crocs, I absolutely love those things, these are gonna be right up your alley. I have had zero issues with these. They're breathable. They are definitely waterproof all the way up to the line there where the neoprene starts. And they actually look really great. I have gotten more compliments on these shoes than any other pair of shoes I have ever owned. And I've got a pair of $200 and something Keens, and nobody has said a word about them, but they see these and they're like, wow, those are some really nice looking shoes. So I'm not sure what these ones are called. I will leave the link or the name of them right here. And the link's going to be down there in the description. I am in love with these. So these are size 14. My usual size in regular shoes would be a 13 wide. So I went up to a 14 because they don't have any half sizes. And that was a very good decision. There is some wiggle room, like side to side, which is amazing. I've never had a pair of boots that actually had some room side to side. Front to back, these are definitely a 13 and a half. So yeah, you get that extra width in these. You can wear some extra thick socks. Take a look here on the inside and you can see the lining. They are very nice and thick neoprene lining. It's just like that diving material. Yeah, down there, you can see I have definitely been wearing these because the writing there, the name has already worn off. However, they're still nice and comfortable inside. So yeah, these are dry code, gender, male, US size 14. I'm in love with them. Check out this right here on the back. You got your little kick thing right there, so you can just kick these bad boys right off. It's sturdy. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's also got this little plate right here. It is made out of a harder plastic to protect this piece right here. This right here is also reinforced, so it's nice and thick as well. The toes are not steel toes. They are composite toes, but they are very, very sturdy, very rugged. I mean, you're not going to run yourself over in a car and expect your toes to survive, but yeah, these are going to protect you from some drops. I'm really, really pleased with that as well. Just the overall comfort with them. The overall look of them, I like them a lot. Probably 5 miles of walking a day. I know it's not very much. Walking through mud, walking through rain, walking through snow even. We did finally get some snow. And this is what the bottoms of them look like. You can still see all of the tread is completely there. Yeah, nothing's torn up. They look great. Dry code, size 14. I'm an impressed person. I've never actually had a pair of shoes where I thought they were really ugly to begin with, and then I end up wearing them every single day. Even with the Crocs, I was like, those look silly, I'll try them out, and then I ended up wearing them every day. With these, I'm like, those are downright ugly, but they've really grown on me. They're not ugly. They've got a really nice camo pattern to them, and I think they're swell, darn it. And yeah, these are going to be mine. I'm keeping them. I am not going to be giving these things away. I definitely recommend you buy some of them. They have lots of different types of these boots as well. Not just these short boots. They've got tall boots. They've got waders and everything. These are the ones I wanted because I just kind of wanted something short, and I didn't like the looks of the longer ones. Speaking of the longer ones, here are size 9s. And these are actually the ones my son has been using. He has worn these several times now. Probably 3 out of 5 days of every week. And you know how kids are on shoes. And they're still looking pretty good. They're looking like brand new down. Oh, you can't see that at all. And you know how kids are on shoes. They're really rough and tumble on them. And here's the bottom after probably 3 or 4 days out of every week wearing them. And they look just fine. Here on the sides, there's nothing peeling off. Got some dog fur stuck to them. I apologize for that. Again, they got the little kick thing right there to pull these boots off of you. Very tall, very thick neoprene uppers. And they just feel great. They are completely waterproof. These, again, have been worn in snow. And they have been worn in ice. And they've been worn in rain. And they're holding up great. All the seams are very tight. No water's getting in these. And honestly, they look pretty cool for, you know, my son to wear. He's enjoying them. Same with that one. You can see, I mean, he's a kid. He's going to get them nice and nasty. And this is over a month right here. Soles look, other than being filthy, the soles look pretty much brand new. I'm impressed. Dry Code makes some pretty cool shoes. They make some very rugged shoes. They make some really nice products. I don't have anything bad to say about them at all. I really am that impressed. I'm happy with these shoes. They have replaced my Crocs as my daily wearing shoes. Now, They've even replaced my nice shoes. Like I said, I have a pair of Keens that I paid a lot of money for. These things have replaced those as my daily wearers. I never thought I would say that about a pair of kind of inexpensive boots. And that's what these are. These are very inexpensive, but they are very rugged. They are well put together. They look awesome, and they are the most comfortable shoes I've got right now. And I am not just saying that because this is sponsored. I'm saying that because I have literally worn them every single day for a month. And I really do like them. So I will leave a link in the description for both of those. And yeah, check them out. I really do recommend these. All right, so that's the recording part of that all finished up. And yes, I actually do recommend these. This is not a joke. Those have replaced my normal everyday shoes. It looks kind of weird when I'm wearing khakis and a button-up shirt and camouflage shoes, but I'm comfortable. And really, you know, that's what matters. And again, I might have to pull that clip up out of the stream here so I can include that part in the video. One more box, and then we're going to call it quits for the stream today. We have been going for 1 hour and 36 minutes. I think I'm about ready to take a full-time break, maybe grab a little bit of lunch. So let's see here. Got that camera set up over there. Looking good. I'm gonna have to adjust it. It's a little bit low. There we go. You know what? I used to have a light over here. Where'd my little light go? I have no idea where my little light went. My nose is just getting stuffier and stuffier as the day goes on. I think I'm catching a code. We ready for this? I'm ready for this. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno, and I review stuff. And the stuff I've got to review today is a vintage record player turntable type thingy with some nice little speakers built into it. It does not do MP3s, it does not do CDs, it does not do cassettes. This is just a turntable, and it's the size of a suitcase. And I like it. Might try to re-record that one. Danfi Audio Vintage Turntable. Danfi Audio Vintage Turntable. God, that was a terrible noise. Okay. All right. I'm going to restart here. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno, and I review stuff. The stuff I've got to review today is the Danfi Vintage Hi-Fi Turntable from Danfi. I didn't like that at all. Okay. I'm going to start this one again. This one's going to be the one, guys. I'm ready. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Ryno Review Stuff. I'm Ryno, and I review stuff. The stuff I've got to review today is a turntable in the vintage style. It's one of the suitcase types that you can carry around with you, so it's very portable and it's very stylish. Let's check it out. So there you go. All you got to do is give yourself a little bit of a pep talk and you're like, okay, I can totally do this. Okay, switching over to my other camera there. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. And do I want to take myself out of the video there? I don't know. Not quite. I'm not quite sure I want to. Can I just slide this? Yeah, I'll just slide that over there. Okay, that works. That works. Okay. Starting my recording again. So it does come in a very fancy box here. You can see vintage turntable. It's Danfy audio. All the different things you can do. We've got Bluetooth 4.2. We have two 5-watt speakers, so 10 watts of total output. And it sends your signal up to 10 meters in range. Also has the 3 speeds, 33, 45, and 78 RPMs, which is a nice thing. Connected to external speakers or your headphones. It's got auxiliary input and USB playback. And of course, streaming through Bluetooth. So let's open the box. Ooh, I love that new electronic smell. First thing out of the box, we've got our user manual here. We've got an extra needle, which is a plus. We've got our audio cable here. That's not an audio cable. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a power cable. First thing out of the box, we've got our user manual. On the back side of this, we've also got ourselves an extra needle. I am very pleased with that. It's nice when they give you the little extras like that. And we've got our power cable. It double bagged it. Actually, the bottom here, you can see we've got our two 5-watt speakers here on the front. Open it up. Remove the prophylactic. Here's the actual turntable, and it looks really nice. It's got the pleather wrapping on the outside. It's very vintage looking. Follow the instructions before using the turntable. I will, friend. I will. We've got some instructions right there that came packaged on top of it. We got our little USB power adapter. We've got our record adapter here for those little ones. And here's a healthy overhead shot. So we got a nice piece of felt here to protect the records from the actual turntable surface. It is a little bit jiggly. That's how you want it. You don't want it to be too stiff. Lift and move, and it's even got one of these knobs right here. So it lifts it, protects you from scratching it. You bring it all the way over, you lay it back down, and so gentle. So we've got our power switch here, volume knob. We've got headphones out. We've got our USB port. We've got our micro SD card or TF card slot. And we've got our forward, back, and playback things because, of course, you can play back USB. And that also means you can output to make your own MP3s. Another exciting feature. Nice little clasp here in the front. Handle is also metal with the pleather wrapped handle. We got our 5-watt speaker here on this side. We got 4 little footsies down here on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the back, we've got our line out with our power in. It's actually a really adorable little vintage style turntable, and I cannot wait to toss some music on here. Let's do that right now. And that's our segue. And I've been going now for 1 hour and 50 minutes. I'm going to put this on the table behind me. I'm going to finish this video in my own time. So you're going to be seeing a lot of videos of me wearing this exact same shirt as long as I remember to put it back on. Yeah, of course I wash it. Don't be sick. So I'll wash this shirt a couple of times over the course of the next couple of weeks. Probably one video every couple of days. I'm going to try to pump these out pretty quick. I'm going to build up a nice supply of videos before December because I'm going under the knife. I'm going to have some spine surgery in December that's going to really put me out of commission. So I'm trying to get a lot of this stuff done as soon as possible. So thank you to those of you who stuck around through the live stream. I've been watching people pop in and out of the chat and watching people pop in and out of watching. I appreciate you. Stick around. Links to all of this stuff will be in the descriptions of their own videos, not in this video. If there's anything that you saw here and you would like to ask some questions about it, ask them in the chat, and in the real video, I'll be sure to try to answer them. So thanks for watching. See you later, and goodbye. Now I got to figure out how to stop the stream. Right there.